Hello everyone, welcome to our channel UPSC Resolve. My name is Prankul. So today we will be discussing list of 100 civil servants and officers with their ethical values. Please remember, if you write general answer के लिए आपको general marks मिलेंगे. General marks like 80 to 90 marks. But if you have to get extra marks, if you want extra marks, then you have to write value added content. Remember. और वैल्यू एडेड कंटेंट क्या होता है? जैसे सिविल सर्वेंट्स के एग्जांपल्स, जैसे पद्मश्री अवार्डीज हैं उनके एग्जांपल्स, लीडर्स हैं उनके एग्जांपल. वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग ऑल ऑफ देम इन डिफरेंट वीडियोस. इन दिस वीडियो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ लिस्ट ऑफ 100 सिविल सर्वेंट्स. तो आप सिविल सर्वेंट्स के अलावा अलग अलग लीडर्स या फिर पद्मश्री अवार्डी उनका भी एग्जांपल्स कर सकते हैं. वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग दैट इन द अदर वीडियो. सो रिमेंबर, इफ यू कीप एग्जामिनर हैप्पी, अगर आप उसे अपने अच्छे आंसर से, वैल्यू एडेड कंटेंट से हैप्पी रखोगे, he will keep you happy with good marks. So please remember, जितना value added content लिखोगे the better it will be. So let's start. First example is Smita Sabarwal. She is considered as people's officer. ये आप अपने essay और ethics plus GS answers, especially 2, इनमें extensively आप use कर सकते हो. So please remember these points. First example is Smita Sabarwal. She is called people's officer because she has brought governance closer to the people of Telangana. Direct feedback, implementation. It can be quoted in examples of responsiveness, empathy, accountability. Another famous example is E. Sridharan. He is called Metro Man of India. He has transformed public transport, especially Delhi का जो metro है, वो इन्हीं की वजह से है. It gives an example of ethical leadership and engineering excellence. So excellence, integrity, dedication. इसमें आप इनके example डाल सकते हो. Then P. Narhari. It's a very good example to make Indore disable friendly. अगर PWD से क्वेश्चन आता है GS2 में या ethics में, so आप एग्जाम्पल डाल सकते हो P. Narhari. He is related to making Indore disable friendly, pushed digital and accessible governance. So आप इनका एग्जाम्पल inclusion, innovation, compassion, ये सारी वैल्यूज भी आप लर्न कर लो. Please quote this extensively in your essay and ethics. These values should be quoted extensively in your essay and ethics. Then Aruna Sundararajan. She has pioneered digital revolution in Kerala. She laid the foundation of e-governance. जितना आप digital mission देख रहे हो, she laid the foundation of this. So Aruna Sundararajan is related to digital governance, e-governance, innovation, competency, public service. में इनका example you can quote. Then Durga Shakti Nagpal. She is very famous for taking on illegal sand mining mafia in Uttar Pradesh. Fearless, courageous leader. You can quote this example in courage of conviction, integrity, rule of law. So courage of conviction, it's a very important keyword. आप अपने ethics के आंसर में ऐसे में लिख सकते हो, courage of conviction. Then Renu Raj, she provided 2,000 elderly with medical support in Kerala, coordinated surgeries and health camp. So health में she has supported a lot, social service में, compassion, service, commitment में आप रेनू राज का example you can quote. आप case studies में भी ये सारे examples डाल सकते हो. It's very important. Then Mir Mohammad Ali. You can quote this example in led Kannur to become India's first plastic-free district. So environmental ethics related example, leadership, altruism. इसमें आप मीर मोहम्मद अली who led Kannur India's first plastic-free district. इसमें आप इनके example डाल सकते हो. Then Mr. Vinod Rai, ex-CAG of India, he exposed massive corruption scams. This is a very good example for financial integrity, transparency, probity, accountability. में you can quote the example of Vinod Rai. The more example you put in your answer, the better marks will be. Then Raj Yadav, he adopted village in Sikkim and transformed it through developmental initiative, spirit of service, responsibility, selflessness. इसमें आप इनके example डाल सकते हो. Then Jitendra Soni, he provided free footwear to 1.5 lakh children in Rajasthan. Free footwear to so many. Compassion, empathy, altruism. इसका बहुत अच्छा example है Jitendra Soni. Please remember the name. Then Tejaswini Gautam. इसका बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है प्रमोटेड विमेन एम्पावरमेंट एंड हाइजीन इन रूरल राजस्थान. इट कैन बी अ वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल फॉर इक्विटी, सोशल जस्टिस एंड कंपैशन. नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज हर्षिका सिंह. she took MP district literacy to 100%. Then ensured book banks education for tribal kids. So marginalized community की help करी. Passion, dedication, inclusion. You can quote the example of हर्षिका सिंह. Literacy में education of tribal women kids में इनका नाम हर्षिका सिंह. Remember. Then O.P. Chaudhary, very famous example. O.P. Chaudhary, he transformed दंतेवाड़ा education system. इन्होंने पोटा केबिन एजुकेशन का बहुत अच्छा इनोवेशन मॉडल लाया, पोटा एजुकेशन. So transform दंतेवाड़ा education system with model school. Leadership, visionary leadership, empathy में you can quote the example. नेक्स्ट अविनाश शरण, इनका एग्जाम्पल यू कैन कोट, स्टार्टेड ट्राइबल एम्बुलेंस सिस्टम इन छत्तीसगढ़, कटिंग मेडिकल कॉस्ट बाई 90%. इंडिया में अबाउट 40% आउट ऑफ पॉकेट एक्सपेंडिचर होता है. सो ही कट मेडिकल कॉस्ट बाई 90%. ट्राइबल एम्बुलेंस, मार्जिनलाइज कम्युनिटी की हेल्प करना, नक्सलिज्म से रिलेटेड एग्जाम्पल है, आप उसमें भी ये एग्जाम्पल कोट कर सकते हो. लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज्म से, सो आप डेवलपमेंट of the marginalized community. Avinash Saran. It can be quoted in example of service, innovation, responsiveness. Next, Miss Tina Davi. Tina Davi का example you can quote, promoted financial inclusion, female literacy in Bilwara. अब COVID-19 में भी she worked very well. COVID-19 में भी you can quote the example of Tina Davi. Equality, public service, initiative. इनका example, please learn these values. The more such values you put in your essay ethics answer, the better marks you will get. Ashok Khemka, he has been transferred over 50 times for integrity, exposing land scam deals. So honesty, integrity, probity में example you can quote of Ashok Khemka. Then Armstrong Pame, very good example. He's called Miracle Man. When you use the name Armstrong Pame, please also use Miracle Man simultaneously. Who has built road in Manipur without government fund. So community को mobilize किया उन्होंने, community को mobilize करके he built a road in Manipur. It's a very good example of selflessness. Workmanship, leadership. So workmanship is a very good keyword. Then Vikrant Puria, he recovered over 170 dead bodies during floods in Madhya Pradesh. It's an example of emotional strength, courage, service. These keywords, these are very good keywords. Please remember them. Vikrant Puria. Then Rohini Sinduri, she rejuvenated over 180 lakes in Karnataka, transforming groundwater reserves. काफी इशू एनवायरमेंट का कर्नाटका में. सो रोहिणी सिंदूरी, she rejuvenated 180 lakes in Karnataka. GS1, GS2 के आंसर में भी you can quote. Environmental ethics, diligence, vision का very good example. Then Shubham Gupta, he is an IRS officer from humble background. He is known for public redressal, public grievance redressal in IT department. It's a very good example of responsiveness, empathy, accountability. Then Dr. Rajendra Barul, he used ट्रेडिशनल फोक सॉन्ग्स फॉर कोविड अवेयरनेस. सो अवेयरनेस में इट्स अ वेरी गुड एग्जांपल. आपको अवेयरनेस जहां भी कोट करना है अमंग ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र बरूद, उनका एग्जांपल आप कोट कर सकते हो. क्रिएटिविटी, एम्पैथी, इंक्लूजन का वेरी गुड एग्जांपल. देन मिस्टर अजीत डोवाल, ही इज अ एनएसए नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर. ही हैंडल्ड इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी, काउंटर टेरर ऑपरेशन with clarity and ethical diplomacy. Keywords हैं ethical diplomacy. So it's an example of objectivity, courage, pragmatism. So pragmatism ka it's a very good example. Ajit Doval. Then Kiran Bedi, she transformed Tihar jail through education, yoga, meditation, skill development program. So transformative initiatives लिए. So reform, compassion, justice का बहुत अच्छे example है. Compassion में you can take the example of Kiran Bedi, prison rights related. Then S.R. Shankaran, very good example. S.R. Shankaran, he abolished bonded labor in India. Legendary for people first governance. This is very important. Citizen centric people first governance होना चाहिए. So he abolished bonded labor. He is called people's man. It can be quoted an example of justice, integrity, commitment. So he was committed towards the welfare of the people. S.R. Shankaran abolished bonded labor. Remember. Then Raj Yadav, he transformed backward Sikkim village by adopting it personally. Altruism, service, innovation का बहुत अच्छा example. Then Atul Kulkarni, he is an IPS officer. He started Bharosa Cell to bridge gap between police and citizen. ये पुलिस रिफॉर्म में GS2, GS3 के आंसर में you can quote easily. Bharosa Cell started by Atul Kulkarni to bridge the gap between police and citizen. Bharosa Cell, Atul Kulkarni. Please remember. Empathy, cooperation, transparency का बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है. आप ये केस स्टडी में भी डाल सकते हो. अतुल कुलकर्णी जैसे आईपीएस ऑफिसर से इंस्पिरेशन ले सकते हैं. Then Mr. Anudip Durusheti, he delivered a baby in a remote hospital while posted as DM. तो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में इन्होंने बेबी की डिलीवरी करी. सो इट्स अ वेरी गुड एग्जांपल फॉर अदर पब्लिक सर्वेंट्स आल्सो. So it can be quoted in responsiveness, duty, compassion. Anudip Durusheti, he delivered his baby in remote hospital while even being a demon. Then IAS Krishna Teja, she managed over 700 flood relief camp in Kerala. It's a very good example of empathy, care, dedication, teamwork. Teamwork में Krishna Teja, disasters related example you can quote. Then Sandeep Nanduri, he launched cafe run by differently abled people in Tamil Nadu. You can quote this example, PWD, inclusion, dignity, innovation. Sandeep Nanduri, example of a cafe launched by the differently abled people. Then next example is Aishwarya Dongre. She led initiative for women's safety, cybercrime control. This is very common. Women's related example में you can quote the example of Aishwarya Dongre, protection, empathy, rule of law, Aishwarya Dongre for women's safety and cybercrime control. Then Sanjukta Parashar, it's a very good example. She led anti-militancy operation in Assam with courage. Sanjukta Parashar बहुत न्यूज में था. Fortitude, it's a very important keyword. Fortitude, patriotism, courage of conviction. Then Arvind Poswal, he reduced drug use in Punjab by arresting key cartel and rehab drives. So Arvind Poswal. So you can quote this example in case study. काफी case study में ऐसे क्वेश्चन आते हैं कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट है उसमें गैंग्स हैं promoting drug use. So उसमें you can to quote the example of Arvind Poswal. He reduced drug use in Punjab by arresting cartels. Then Sandeep Nanduri, we have studied. Sanjeev Kumar, it's a very good example for he has launched GST Verify app to empower customer against illegal tax collection. It's a very good example of innovation, accountability. It's a very good innovation. Creative होना चाहिए IAS officer को. Sanjeev Kumar. Another example, Dr. Dharmendra Sharma. He saved 50,000 students during lockdown in Manipur. Dharmendra Sharma. So child friendly, काफी important है. Responsiveness, commitment, care. बहुत अच्छा example है. Then Reema Rajeshwari. She fought fake news in Telangana through awareness and village policing. Leadership, rationality का बहुत अच्छा example. Reema Rajeshwari. Then D Rupa. She exposed VIP treatment. जो शशिकला को VIP treatment मिल रहा था, she exposed it. Enforced jail reform in Karnataka. Very good example of transparency, courage, rule of law. D Rupa. Then Abhishek Singh, IAS officer. He used AI-based monitoring for Manrega transparency. ये गवर्नेंस के क्वेश्चन में you can easily quote innovation, accountability, public welfare का very good example. Abhishek Singh using AI for monitoring Manrega. Then KV Raju, he took night classes to prepare poor student for NEET UPSC. Night classes helping the marginalized. So KV Raju, selflessness, dedication, empathy का बहुत अच्छा example है. KV Raju taking night classes to help students. Then Ira Singhal, she was all India topper. She is first differently able woman to top UPSC, promoting disability rights. Then B. Chandrakala, it's a very good example for taking strong action against corruption in construction tender in UP. Probity, integrity का बहुत अच्छा example B. Chandrakala. Then next example, Rajiv Topno. He is former PM, a private secretary. He is known for silent reform, effective file movement. जितना भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर के अच्छे की पॉलिसी इनिशिएटिव हुए हैं, he has played very important role. Rajiv Topno. It's a very good example for discipline, effectiveness, confidentiality. These are the important keywords. आप अपने आंसर में कोट करना. Then U. Sogayam. He fought illegal quarrying in Tamil Nadu, returned government car and used a scooter. It's a very good example of simplicity, integrity, public morality जो ऑफिसर में होनी चाहिए. Then Shashank Gala. He enrolled his son in Anganwadi to test the system first hand, leading by example. बहुत अच्छा example है leading by example में. Shashank Ala. He enrolled his son in Anganwadi. Remember, Shashank Ala, बहुत अच्छा example of leading by example. Then Vinod Kumar, he promoted mental health initiative in rural Bihar. So it's a good example of empathy, innovation. Next example is Prashant Nair. It's a very good example. Prashant Nair launched Operation Soleimani in Kozhikode to ensure that no one sleep hungry. It's a very good example of innovation, altruism, compassion. Remember Prashant Nair, Operation Soleimani, to ensure no one sleep hungry. Then Amit Kataria, he used biometric attendance and drone tech for welfare monitoring. तो ये काफी अच्छा एग्जांपल है इनोवेशन का, ट्रांसपेरेंसी का, टेक्नोलॉजी को एथिक्स कैसे प्रमोट कर सकते हैं, टेक्नोलॉजिकल एथिक्स. Then P. Manivanan, he installed CCTV in government office to ensure transparency. So it's a very good example of objectivity, probity. P. Manivanan. So बहुत अच्छा एग्जांपल आपसे जरूर कोट करना. P. Manivanan, ट्रांसपेरेंसी गवर्नमेंट में कैसे प्रमोट करें. So P. Manivanan, he installed CCTV. आप किसी गूगल पे जाके CCTV देख सकते हो how he is working. Then Vikram Yadav, he reduced stubble burning in Haryana by 80% through farmer initiative. So forceful action के लिए incentive दिया farmer को. So it's a very good example of innovation, environmental ethics. Vikram Yadav. Then Amit Goyal, IPS officer, he used body cams to promote ethical policing in tough areas. So people or police में कैसे relation better बने? It's a very good example. Using body cam by Amit Goyal. Transparency, fairness, justice. बहुत अच्छा example. Then Divya Devrajan. She converted her DM office into nutrition center for tribal kids. Empathy का बहुत अच्छा example है. Divya Devrajan converted her DM office into nutrition center. Then Shah Faizer is the first UPSC topper from Kashmir, known for youth empowerment initiatives. Then Isha Ghoshla, she improved menstrual hygiene in Arunachal by distribution of pads and awareness. So women rights के लिए बहुत अच्छा वर्क किया है. Health equity, compassion, gender sensitivity. Then Smarak Swain, he rescued thousands from bonded labor, awarded by UNDP. Then Durga Shakti Nagpal, she is known for taking ethical, courageous action against political pressure. So she is courage of conviction का बहुत अच्छा example है. Then Rohit Raj, he adopted remote village in Meghalaya for education and connectivity. So initiative selfless का very good example. Then Bhushan Gagrani, digital transformation in Maharashtra. He is known for smart governance, innovation, pragmatism का बहुत अच्छा example. Digital transformation of Maharashtra. Bhushan Gangrani. Then Raj Yadav, he is known for implementing solar village model in rural Sikkim. Then Pratibha Verma, she topped UPSC and worked on tax transparency awareness. So what's an example? Integrity, competency, civic engagement. These are the good keywords. Civic engagement. Pratibha Verma. Next, Harichandan Dasari. He spearheaded waste to wealth initiative in Hyderabad. Supported women-led recycling startups. So Harichandan Desari, very good example for gender empowerment, innovation, environmental ethics. So remember, Harichandan Desari spearheaded waste to wealth program, including involving women-led recycling. So ये आप स्वच्छ भारत वगैरह essay ethics में initiative use कर सकते हो. Next, K Vijay Kumar. It's a very good example. PM मोदी के advisor भी हैं. Led Operation Virappan, known for discipline and valor. So Operation Virappan was very इनको Virappan को मारने के लिए सब to capture him, it was a very important operation. So it was led by K. Vijay Kumar, IPS officer. Then Rakesh Maria, he solved 1993 blast and 26/11 case, known for dedication to justice, diligence, bravery का बहुत अच्छा example है. Then IPS Shivdeep Lande, बहुत अच्छा example of curbing crime in Patna. He is beloved by students and public alike. So approachability का, commitment का बहुत अच्छा example है. So officer should be approachable. IPS Shivdeep Lande. Then Rajkumar Upadhyay, he is an IPS officer. He developed BharatNet and expanded rural internet connectivity. So very good example of digital inclusion हम कैसे promote करें. तो Rajkumar Upadhyay, very good example to promote digital inclusion, expanding BharatNet project. Then Lipsa Mohapatra, promoting child rescue and anti-human trafficking initiative. Then S. Selva Kumar, he led community-based policing in Chennai post-COVID. Then Mahesh Bhagat, he was awarded UN medal for working against human trafficking. Mahesh Bhagat, तो altruism का global justice का बहुत अच्छा example है. Then Ajay Kumar Singh, it's a very good example. He died fighting Naxals, awarded Kirti Chakra posthumously. So it's a very good example of patriotism, bravery. So ये values बहुत important है, sacrifice की value. So he's a very good example, Ajay Kumar Singh. Then C. Shailendra Babu, he is promoting fitness and values among Tamil Nadu youth. तो youth development में कोई भी question है, quote the example of C. Shailendra Babu, inspiration, moral leadership. Then Praveer Ranjan, he managed Northeast Delhi riots with minimal casualty through restraint. तो conflict resolution courage का बहुत अच्छा example है, Praveer Ranjan. Then S.R. Shankaran का we have studied. He's called People's IAS. He abolished bonded labor. Then S. Manjunath, he was an officer who was martyred while opposing oil adulteration. He's a symbol of integrity. S. Manjunath. Then Varghese Kurian, he's called Milkman of India. He launched White Revolution, Amul cooperative initiative. Good example of sustainability, innovation. Then Vinod Rai ka we have studied financial integrity के लिए. Then Anna Rajam Malhotra, first women IAS officer. She worked in National Highway and Port Development. First women IAS officer. She wanted IFS, पर उनको IFS दिया नहीं गया because of discrimination पे था, patriarchal system की वजह से. She topped, first women IAS officer थी. Pioneering spirit, gender equality, competence, Anna Rajam Malhotra. Then KJ Alphonse, he is called Demolition Man of Delhi. He removed 15,000 illegal structure. So public good lawfulness का बहुत अच्छा example. KJ Alphonse. Then Ajit Doval का we have studied. Then Rajni Sekhri Sibbal, she refused bribe during teacher recruitment and stood tall with integrity. So Rajni Sibbal, remember teacher recruitment के लिए bribe मिली थी, she refused that. So example of integrity. Then B.N. Yogandhar, he is father of Satya Nadella, Microsoft के जो CEO हैं. He was instrumental in formulating right to information. So transparency में B.N. Yogander का example you can quote. Then Poonam Mala Kondaya, you can quote this example, known for resisting political pressure, standing tall against corruption. Then Ashish Tiwari, he's an IPS officer. He developed an app for digital policing and community engagement. So innovative IS होना, IPS IS होना जरूरी है. Then Manish Kumar Verma, he's an IAS officer. He used behavioral science for tax compliance in UP. So effectiveness, efficiency, rationality का बहुत अच्छा example using behavioral science. Manish Kumar Verma. Then Ankita Mishra, it's a very good example. Ankita Mishra, IAS officer. She boosted SHG in Bundelkhand through market linkages. So SHG women rights को promote करने के लिए Ankita Mishra. SHG का आंसर लिख रहे हैं आप, you can quote Ankita Mishra. She boosted SHG, linking SHG with markets. Then Asra Gar, she controlled caste-based violence in Tamil Nadu. Om Prakash Chaudhary, OP Chaudhary, he brought education revolution in Dantewada, Pota Kevin, as I told you. Then Shweta Banerjee, she is an IAS officer. She promoted solar lighting in off-grid villages in Jharkhand. Sustainability का बहुत अच्छा example, promoting solar lighting. Then T. Bhubalan, very good example of increasing girl-child education from 25% to 85%. Gender equity का बहुत अच्छा example. T. Bhubalan, increasing girl-child literacy. Then Bhupesh Chaudhary, it's a very good example for helping farmer increase income by 47% in Bihar. So agrarian ethics, fairness का बहुत अच्छा example है. Bhupesh Chaudhary, increasing the farmer's income. Then Sonal Goyal, very good example for promoting girl-child education and cyber safety awareness. Then Tina Soni introduced menstrual hygiene in tribal areas. Tina Soni promoting menstrual hygiene among women in tribal areas. And other examples are S. Gopal Krishna. He reforested 31% of degraded forest in 5 years. Environmental ethics का बहुत अच्छा example. Then Abdul Qayyum, he revived 66 springs in Uttarakhand. So sustainability का बहुत अच्छा example. Abdul Qayyum. Then Ajay Yadav, he promoted ecotourism in Jaldepara Sanctuary. Ecotourism का conservation का ethics का बहुत अच्छा example. Then L.B. Jones, he rescued bonded labor from brick kilns. So human dignity का बहुत अच्छा example. L.B. John. Then Satyapal Malik, he is the governor. He is known for speaking truth to power on farmer issues. Then IAS Ranjit Singh Deol, he introduced bus tracking, e-ticketing in best Mumbai model. So innovation का बहुत अच्छा example है Ranjit Singh Deol. Then IPS D Rupa, we have studied VIP treatment Shashikala को जो मिल रहा था, she exposed that. Then Omkar Singh, he promoted fair taxation through cartoon awareness. Then P. Manivanan, IAS officer, he created public dashboard for real-time civic complaints. P. Manivanan, real-time civic complaints के लिए dashboard बनाया. So accountability innovation का बहुत अच्छा example. Transparency में you can quote this example, creating public dashboard for real-time civic engagement. P. Manivanan. Rajiv Kumar, it's a very good example. He was former Chief Election Commission of India, Mr. Rajiv Kumar. He oversaw clean election with focus on voter education, electoral reforms के लिए. So Rajiv Kumar, it's a very good example. So this was it. In the next video, we will discuss other examples, other value-added content like committee recommendation, judgment का video I have already shared. Please watch the judgment video if you have not seen it yet. बाकी other videos, best practices, data वगैरह, we will discuss all these value addition points. कि फॉलोइंग दिस सीरीज काफी लोगों का मेरे पास मेल आ रहा है कि सर प्रीलिम्स में इशू हो रहा है कि प्रीलिम्स हम कैसे प्रिपेयर करें. वी विल बी लॉन्चिंग कोर्स रिलेटेड टू प्रीलिम्स इन सितंबर और अक्टूबर. सो प्लीज वेट. अभी वी आर रनिंग द कोर्स ऑफ मंजिल मेंस इंटीग्रेटेड कोर्स फोकसिंग ऑन मेंस. क्योंकि प्लीज रिमेंबर इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू क्लियर मेंस, अगर आपका प्रीलिम्स क्लियर हो जाता है बट मेंस के लिए आप प्रिपेयर नहीं हो प्रीलिम्स से पहले, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर मेंस बिफोर द प्रीलिम्स. अगर आपका प्रीलिम्स क्लियर हो जाता है और मेंस के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं हो, सो इट्स अ अटेम्प्ट दैट इज वेस्टेड. So we are currently running Manzil course for mains integrated, prelims plus mains integrated specifically for mains. Prelims के लिए specific course we will be launching in September October. काफी लोगों का मेल है इसलिए I'm addressing it. So बाकी details will be in the description. If you want to connect, you can connect freely Telegram group पे, or you can even mail me if you have any issues. So all the best. We'll meet soon in the next video. All the best.